I heard about Dagmar from a friend, and as they say, when you're desperate, you'll try anything. Not that I'm disparaging Dagmar's work, but it's just, you know, when you first hear about animal communication, you just think, I'm not so sure that, you know, like, how could it possibly work? Put it that way. Like, how can it possibly work? And now we go to Dagmar every time we have a problem where we really need to help our animals. So just a couple of things that I thought I'd say at the very beginning. One of the misconceptions we had was that it's kind of like having a psychic reading for your animal, but it's not. It's nothing to do with anything psychic. It's literally to do with asking your animal questions and them telling you answers to those questions. If you're at all skeptical, that at least, you know, give Dagmar's special gift a try. So one of the things that we had with Stella was, actually I'll start with the second story first. She, after all this surgery, something went wrong again with her leg and we didn't know what it was. And so we asked Dagmar to give us an emergency reading. And my partner was on the way to taking her to the vets at the time of the reading. Anyway, so Dagmar said, because we're saying, you know, what's happened to your leg this time? And she just said, give me food. And we went, what? And she said, give me food. And we, apart from feeling embarrassed because we thought Dagmar's going to think we don't feed this dog, we couldn't work out what she was talking about. And then, like, afterwards, we thought, I know what it was. We didn't give her food that morning because she was going to the vets, and we thought if she has to have a general anesthetic, we're not going to give her food. So that was the first thing that just came out, long as, you know, like, she answered the other questions later, but she was just saying to Dagmar, give me food. So that was like one thing. So one of the things that Stella said was, I want Shassandra. I don't even know if I'm saying that properly, but anyway, Dagmar spelt this out to us, this Shassandra. Dagmar said, I don't know what this is, but that's what she said. And the other thing she said was hyssop, which we looked up, and I mean, I already knew what hyssop was. But anyway, this Shassandra. So we thought nothing more of it other than that was really odd. And there were some other things in the reading that made a lot of sense, but this Shassandra, we were just like, pfft. So anyway, the next day, Carolyn is at golf, and she's talking to her friend who she's playing golf with, who's a naturopath. And they're laughing about this and going, Stella said she wanted something like Shassandra, and she spelt it out. And we said, we Googled it, we couldn't find anything like that. And Maureen, who's a naturopath, said, yes, it's Shassandra, but it's spelt like, you know, Stella got like a letter wrong in the spelling, which is why we couldn't find it. Anyway, so that in itself was like completely weird. But even more weird is when we looked up this plant. It was a well-known healing plant, but there's only one place in the world that it grows, and it's in Siberia, which is where Samoyeds come from. Like, that is where they come from. So this was, and we actually managed to get it, and it really helped her. So, because we got it through the naturopath then, because she knew what it was. So, you know, I do say suspend belief because it is quite unbelievable. So that, you know, some of the things that we really noticed was what the animals know of it innately, you know, generationally almost, what's going to help them. But the other thing that it really did in terms of, I mean, we loved Stella to bits, but this conversation with her, it really changed the dynamic of the entire house, entire household, because we actually realized how much they took in, like really took in, and how much they actually wanted to tell us things. So I would say, suspend belief, give it a go. You've got nothing to lose and potentially a lot to gain with your relationship with your animals. It really is worthwhile. It's an amazing experience. Okay, I hope you give your animal a chance to talk to you.